Target 8 has been tracking the growing problem of opioids. But before painkillers and heroin, you'll remember there was a meth lab problem. New tonight, 24 Hour News 8's Brady Gillum is looking at some new numbers showing you what's happened over the last 20 years to meth labs, and you might be surprised.
With so much talk about opioids, it may be easy to overlook or forget about methamphetamine.
So methamphetamine has been a problem in Southwest Michigan since the 1990s.
Lieutenant Richard Pazder with Michigan State Police says there's good news and bad news when it comes to methamphetamine. The good news, the number of meth labs is down. The number of seized meth labs dropped from more than 400 in 2015 to less than 250 in 2016. So far this year, that number is just over 100.
One-pot meth labs that we're seeing go down, that's a good thing for our environment. It's a good thing for law enforcement because a one-pot meth lab is basically a pressurized 20-ounce pop bottle, if you will.
And then there's the bad news. Pazder says his department is seeing an increase in crystal methamphetamine.
Because it's cheaper, because it's readily available, more and more people are turning to crystal methamphetamine rather than producing methamphetamine out of a pop bottle.
Although meth is highly addictive, Pazder says it's not as lethal as the opioid epidemic.
While methamphetamine is a very serious problem and will be in our community for many years to come, at least it's not taking as many lives as what we're seeing from the heroin epidemic.
While meth labs are down, it's not because opioid use is on the rise.
I don't think that there's necessarily a correlation between the two. I think it's just a matter of drug of choice and availability for some people.
Pazder says although the number of meth labs has dropped, the rise of crystal meth means there will be a larger number of people using meth overall.
It is good that we're seeing that meth labs are going down. It's good for our environment. It's good for safety of our people and such like that. It's just unfortunate that it's kind of a happy side effect of a more serious problem.
Pazder says meth is a complex problem. Like a virus, it can morph into a different form once the first issue is solved. In Kalamazoo, Brady Gillum, 24 Hour News 8.